It's hard to find people who have not gotten that student loan robocall, whether you have loans or not.
Yeah, with more than 44 million Americans stuck with student loan debt, the telemarketing calls, they can be endless, but are they legit? Here's Better Call Harry with tonight's Better Business Bureau report.
CBS 46, this is Phil.
Consumer producer Phil Riley spends a lot of time advocating for viewers. So it was a surprise when someone called offering to advocate for him.
Yes, this is Susan Johnson. I'm calling in reference to your federal student loan. I need to discuss your repayment options with some new changes that have taken effect recently.
Did you ever have a student loan?
I had one for myself, but that's paid off years ago. I have one now for my son, but I pay that online monthly. I get all correspondence on emails, and so I knew this phone call was not from the Department of Education.
Was this another robo-scam? When we checked the online reviews for the company, it sure seemed like it, but it wasn't. Well, not exactly. He represented at Freedom Loan Resolution, compared what it does for students to what companies like H&R Block does for taxpayers.
Well, let me give you a really good example, okay? So when you go get your taxes done, you can either do them yourself, right? Or you could go to a tax preparer. We prepare the documents.
Yup. For $896, Freedom Loan Resolution says it will prepare the paperwork needed for the U.S. Department of Education's loan forgiveness program. But the BBB's Annette Johnson says whether you're applying for forgiveness or a new repayment plan or loan consolidation, you don't need to pay a company to do it for you.
One of the rules that I found out with the Department of Education is this. Rule 101 with them is there's nothing that you can't do for yourself for free on their website.
The U.S. Department of Education has everything you need to know on its website, completely free and nowhere near as complicated as doing your taxes. So the next time you get a student aid robocall,
If you could please be sure to give me a call back.
do yourself a favor. If you have a loan, before you call anyone, go to studentaid.gov. You know, the more I think about this, the angrier I get. Here's a company that says for about $900, they'll do all the work for you. They'll collect all your paycheck stubs and this and that and the other and put together a plan and submit it. But what they don't tell you is that less than 1% of the applications processed by the Department of Education are approved. So basically, by giving them money, you're throwing away money. Take that $900 and throw it towards your
loan.
Throw it towards your debt.
Right.
And that's what you need to do. Is it a real company? Yeah, it's a real company. They're making calls, but you know, those robocalls are illegal when they have the recordings that go on. If it's a recorded call, they're not supposed to do that, but they do.
And if you block it, it still comes through. I've tried.
Well, yeah, sometimes they'll spoof a number or it'll come through on a different number, not this company in particular, but I'm talking in general. These companies are everywhere. The U.S. Department of Education, when I got on the phone with the guy, the media spokes guy, I mean, man, he was mad. I mean, they have a list.
It's so predatory.
It is predatory. It is, sure, well, why would you give somebody all that money for a 1% chance that you might as well go play the lottery?
And if you go to the website, can you get it done for free on your own?
Yeah, you go to the U.S. Department of Education and you go on to the website and you fill out the paperwork. I mean, it's going to take you some time, but I mean, you've got nothing to lose.
Worth it.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Nothing to
Harry.
lose.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, so Harry is here always to help you get results. If you need his help, just email him, bettercallharry@cbs46.com.